Hard Stop.
Hard Stop. But it's the Rock Act again.
Yeah.
It's the Rock Act again.
It's NX5, right?
I think it's more than that now.
Oh, okay. I think we might have majority Hard Stops.
Oh my goodness.
So The Clash is that's a really weird song to be an 80s hit. There's, like, to my ear, there's no 80s identifiable production on that at all.
No.
Like, that sounds like absolutely just pure mics in the studio.
I didn't think that was an 80s song.
Yeah, I was surprised
I thought it was
as well.
older. I didn't think it was an 80s song.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of forgot that the Clash got weird and experimental.
Yes.
Toward the end of their career, and I did not think of this as one of their like weird experimental songs because to me it's just a like kind of rockabilly.
Am I
thing.
crazy? Did they do "Come On, Eileen"?
No, baby.
Who did that? Oh, is that those are? Okay, yeah, no, not them. I'm just kidding. I was just joking.
I won't tell anybody.
You're gonna put it in the thing.
Maybe.
I know. No,
No, the Clash did not.
No, they did not.
It's a good song, though. It's a good song. And I get why your mind would go there from here, because it does have a very similar, like, oh, that's not very, synth poppy, is it? But I was going to say, this really isn't a pretty experimental track, as you pointed out, because of that heavy fuzz on the bass. Which I never noticed before.
Good. No, I never noticed it before
I think I thought it was horns.
I don't think I've ever listened to the song with decent headphones on. I'd never heard. That was so good.
That's why you put a ring on me, isn't it? It's for my headphones.
Yep, that's it. It's the only reason. No other reason. He's dying. Finally,
full
quality
fidelity.
headphones. That's it. That's the only reason. Where have we gone? What happened? I'm a little bummed that there's a whole generation of people that are only gonna associate that song with Stranger Things.
Oh yeah,
and
sure.
And I'm okay with that, and I'm not okay with that.
I am relatively enthusiastic about that kind of dynamic with new generations.
I hope that with other things that I love, that it leads them to going, oh, who is that, and what else have they done? And
I think that's exactly what should happen. Yeah.
Should.
Yeah. Heavy emphasis on the should.
Heavy emphasis on the should.
I think that's what generally does happen. It's somebody telling their friend, you got to hear this band, and on some level, I hope Stranger Things is a mixtape for a lot of younger people.
I hope so. Yeah.
You just go like, oh, what? This was from that time period? Okay, I kind of like this. Let me see if they have anything on YouTube.
Yeah. See if they have anything on YouTube.
And they do.
And they did.
I watched a full hour and a half Clash concert on YouTube
my.
From probably 83 or something.
80 something.
Yeah. All that stuff is surfacing now too. I do think that's the effect is when younger people kind of hear something that sparks their interest, they dig it up, and when they find it, they show everyone via the internet, because that stuff definitely wasn't put on by people that still had an old VHS tape from it or something. They're weirdly pristine, so someone dug in and found that film.
Cool. Yeah. I hope that's what happens. And I know to a certain extent it is. Yeah. But
and I don't know that Generation Z or whatever negative number we're into now is actually absorbs things that way. But I've watched somewhere in the neighborhood of a dozen concerts from the 90s to the 70s. Really just for the fact that I know it's out there. That's how I found some of that stuff. I hope we hope.
Yeah.
I hope.
And I hope that for a lot of things. Yeah. You see a clip of the show and you're like, oh, what's that? And then you end up watching, the better seasons of X-Files. Yeah. Or something like that.
I will say one thing in addition that I think really makes the way we find stuff now on YouTube, etc., very in support of history and keeping culture intact, which is the the dynamic I've heard talked about of how it's very possible Shakespeare does not deserve to be as lauded as he is, on the off chance that what really happened was he was just the most popular, right. So he's the one that was the most copied.
That's arguably true.
Yeah. So that right now doesn't super exist. The fact that everything is still out there and we can dig back to it.
Yeah.
For going back so far, as long as the tape didn't get ruined, and the old albums didn't go up in flames before they were digitally recorded and stored on what at least now exists as the internet for quote unquote ever.
Yeah.
We do not have great works being lost without eyes on them necessarily.
True.
End of long-winded thought.
I had a follow-up, and then I lost it.
Oh.
I lost it. I had a follow-up. I was like, oh, don't forget to say that. And then I paid attention too hard to what you were saying, and I completely forgot.
I paid attention to be too hard.
I did. I was
My
like,
bad.
yeah.
Well,
and then I was like, damn it. I don't remember what I was going to say.
Well, tomorrow when you're at work and it comes to you, you should record a voice memo on your phone, and I'll edit it in.
No. I won't remember to do that at all. I won't remember to do that.
So, on the note of things being lost forever, there's that. Just off in the wind.
It completely escapes my brain. It was erased immediately. Okay, there's one more song, and I believe I couldn't not put this on here because it represents like 100% 80s cheese. And good
enough reason.
And for me it still slaps a little bit because it reminds me of the movie it came from, and I love it. But I can't. This is another one of those songs where I can't not see what's happening when I hear it, and it makes me so happy with pure 80s cheese happiness.
Let me suggest something.
What?
Introduce it by first describing what you see when you hear it.
That was really loud. Sorry. So, whenever I hear this song, I can't help but sing Kevin Bacon dance his feels.
Yep.
I can't not see Kevin Bacon dancing his feels, punching the air, doing somersaults. This is never by the motion pictures.
Dancing his feelings.
Dancing his feels and feeling his feels. He's so angry, he's just gotta punch dance.
So hard.
He's gotta
punch
dance so hard.
He's gotta do weird flip turns in the air in a barn.
We're in a factory barn.
Yeah, the old dancing my feelings in the old factory
barn. The abandoned factory barn.
Where the kids hang out and they dance their feelings. Right. Which is maybe a thing that happened. I don't know.
Will you press play?
What is it?
I said it. It's Never by the motion picture or moving pictures.
From?
Footloose.
Hey.
Come on. like we didn't know.